Hi.
안녕.
Hi everyone, long time no see, and today is a video that I kind of wanted to try. Nobody asked for it. I've seen these around a few times. Actually, I might link down below like a few that I've seen that inspired me to do this. But yeah, today, as you can see, I have the 30-day photocard collectors challenge, and some other collectors here on YouTube have done it like in one video, kind of to just talk about their collection and everything, and so I just kind of wanted to try it as well. Hey, no, I don't have that big of a collection in comparison to other other people's, but I still I don't know why, I'm in like a talkative mood or something, because I feel like I'm not able to like explain or just like share my thoughts on some of these cards or like other groups that I'm into or something like that. So yeah, so it's gonna be a boy group edition. I have a lot of those. I've tried my best, like when I picked out the cards, to get different idols, cause you might like catch on very, very quickly throughout my videos of who I stan, of course. I just wanted to have like a variety of cards. So let's get started. Oh yeah, and this template was made by this Instagram handle. So first poll, I have two candidates for that role. So my first ever actual poll, I don't have anymore because I think I might have sold it. I think it was a BTS card. Oops. But I still have kind of like first polls or something. So this was actually the second album I ever purchased in general, was ateez's EP Fin. First ever poll was my bias. I think it was fate, and then he has never shown up since. So I was like, yeah, I'll do my first BTS bias poll. This is my second album from Love Yourself tier. It has a special place in my heart. I got it sometime last year. I was very proud of that poll. So yeah. Moving on is favorite concept. One of my favorite concepts this year was NCT's Resonance 2020, the Arrival version. It was like part 2, and so I chose my Kun card as the representative. I like dark concepts a lot, and this one was a elegant and dark concept because they were all in like suits or dress pants or something like that, and this is one of my favorite cards of his in general. Next is bias with dyed hair. So for this one, I chose Park Joon-hee from a.c.e. Blue hair, that era. It was like actually just the last era and everything. I'm kind of in love with it for some reason. Actually almost all my biases have had blue hair, so I'm waiting for US Song to get it. So yeah, this is from their Butterfly Fantasy album. Least favorite concept. Now, this one was hard to choose because I didn't really have like a least favorite concept from anyone, but in terms of like cards and everything, I chose this concept card, Sub K. It's ateez's Fever Part 2 merch, and it's just because these cards were really dark, and the like tone-wise, and the album itself was very like tones and stuff, and I still like the concept, but in terms of like cards, it was not my favorite, I guess, out of the 3. Cursed PC. I had to think for a second because I didn't know if I even had anything, and then I thought, oh my gosh, look at this. If you're just saying, yeah, it's a white paper with text. Yeah, it's a white paper with text. Oh my gosh. Like, they're AR, so if you scan this, it tells like the story, and then it has the selfie at the end. But like, why don't you do the selfie like first if you're gonna show a selfie anyways? I mean, I got it for collection purposes because I really just needed to fill Fever Part 1, so I was like, whatever. These are pretty inexpensive anyways, so. Moving down, we got full body. I surprisingly didn't have a lot of full body, so I chose these two. I'm sorry if you're to see a lot of your song. You won't hear in a second, but yeah, the beginning is kind of a lot. And then from Pentagon, this is the romantic version of Love or Take. And then the AR cards from Fever Part 1. Yeah, these cards were very interesting as well, because they were also just like full body ARs. But I know San and Wooyoung's at least are like, they're like standing like far away and everything. I'm like, why? Like, I don't get it. Next up we have peace sign. Why do I keep shaking it? Yeah, next up we have peace sign, and there are a ton doing peace signs. Like, I could have a whole just like video on your song's peace signs. It's my most recent poll of Sane from ace. It's like their printed Polaroid. Chunla from NCT Dream's newest album Hot Sauce. You know what? I have not talked about NCT Dream yet. Really like this comeback. The repackage was really good. Really proud of them for having an award for Hello Future. And oh my gosh, I want to collect the Polaroids so bad, but it's really hard to find them. Okay, finger heart. There are so many with a finger heart as well. So I chose two. I chose San and Junghyun from 17. So this is from their recent album, one of my favorites from him. And we got Junghyun from Semicolon. I think their studio selfies were pretty like unique and everything. And look at his fluffy hair. I love his like blonde, like long blonde hair, at least at the time of filming this. It's really cute. Bias and favorite color. I literally looked through all of my PCs in general, and I only found one in green. My favorite color is green, like a lighter green and everything, and this is like the only one I found. So yeah, it's a fan sign card, I believe. And we got bias from oldest era. There are a few ways people I've seen interpret this, and a lot of them have shown like their baby pics, so I'm gonna show their baby pics and everything. Your song again. It was for their first anniversary edition of their first full album, and this picture is so popular. Look at any like your song, like pre-debut, pre song, like baby or something. It's gonna be something along the lines of like this. But you know how hard it is to find their first anniversary pics? I don't know why it's hard. I don't know why people also overprice them. I mean, I guess I kind of get it because like they're out of print, but like still. Yeah, cutest pose. Now I have 3 for this category. Obviously the theme is flowers. So we got Woo-sung from The Rose. It's from Dawn. I love that. It's one of my favorite albums from, they only have 3, unfortunately, but it's one of my favorites. And this one, like, I've rarely ever seen someone pose like this in their selfies. We have Bae Jin-young from CAX. I think this is their first album, and he has a rose in his mouth. What the heck? Yuto from Pentagon posing with all of these flowers. Look at that bouquet. I'm just now looking at it up close, and I think those are so cute. I don't know what they're called though. If anybody knows what kind of flowers these are, please enlighten me, because I am not good at that stuff. We have most colorful, which was kind of hard to choose because I didn't have a lot of colorful ones. For that one, I just chose a concept picture. This one is like supposed to be a bright one. It's like has like a blue sky and everything, and like plants, and kind of like a mystical feel. So I guess I was like, yeah, this is the closest, I guess. Next one is bias from most recent era. And without trying to be repetitive, because oddly enough, I don't have a lot of, I'm trying to catch up on recent releases and everything. I chose Yeonun from their recent album Love or Take. It came out in March, I guess. Yeah, I think March. This is the sporty version. Next one is Wink. I hope the iPad doesn't distract you, because I got tired of like putting it out of frame every time, so you know, it's just gonna sit here. So we got San again winking. I oddly enough don't have a lot of winking PCs either, so yeah. Okay, 15th PC in your binder. It was apparently this one. I chose to do like the bigger binder, and so this is one of the thanks PCs. Honestly, if an idol like has a PC with a bucket hat, I want it. You need to give them all to me. Thank you. Oh, and then we got most recently bought. I wish I had one of the ones I most recently bought. I have a lot coming in still. So I'm gonna choose this Make Star holo card because I love holo cards. And so yeah, so a lot of these are kind of sneak peeks what I need to be putting away in the next video. So if you have any questions of where I get any of these or like what PCs are, I will be happy to tell you. Photo card you regret buying. I don't have a lot that I really regret buying because if I buy it and it doesn't fit the collection, then I just will resell it. But I'm gonna go with this season's greetings one. I love it. I love the PC, but for the cost, I knew there was some damage, but for the cost, I'm kind of annoyed with how big this like scratch is that you can see that line running through and everything. And these are already hard enough to find in general, so like in the binder you can't really notice it, which is why I'm okay with it. But if I could get a new one, I would like to, but those are kind of expensive anyway, so it's okay. Okay, and then selfie. I don't know what they were thinking about that one, because like most photo cards are selfies. So here we got Mr. Byeonbaekhyun. I wanted to spice it up and show a different idol. So yeah, this is from Bombi. One of the, I think it's the, I don't know what the version names are called, but it's from whatever the one with the fish on it is. Okay, and then favorite group and unit. I have a few group cards actually to show. So this first one is the Rose. I'm just really missing them lately, especially because Usung is coming out with music again, and he said on the debut show with Eric Nam that the other members were like, you know, keeping up with music and everything and writing. It'll be back for us, and I'm so in my feels, dude. But yeah, this is from their latest little mini red. My most recent, this is the double-sided. I think I misspoke, and like if you ever see my unboxing, it's like, so you get, one of the options was like getting a double-sided card, which was like member or group. So I got a group, which is fine. I don't even have a group card of them, so it's great. But yeah, it's because there's a lot going on here. You can tell. But I think it's adorable. And then first set ever finished. The first set I'll like claim to finish is Kun's Resonance, like Korean, just normal Korean PC set. So I didn't want to collect Kinos because who wants to collect? If you collect NCT Kinos, how's your wallet? How's your bank account doing? So yeah, we have these in order. Part 1, past and future. Part 2, departure and arrival. Look at his signature. He always puts like little smiley faces on it, like little faces. I'm in love. ID, access card, the yearbook. Okay, and then favorite page in your binder. It's this set for sure. It's the holo page. These are all fan sign cards and everything. Bias versus Bias Wrecker. So I chose these since these were from the same set. As you probably know if you see my channel, Yosong is my bias in ateez and my ult overall, and then Mingi is my bias wrecker, one of my bias wreckers actually. And so these were fan sign cards from MMT, and they were like one of my favorite sets in general. I kind of want to collect OT8 of this set just because it's like really satisfying, like if you see them all. But yeah, so the backs are also so cute. It just has their name on it. I don't know why I think that's a cute touch, but also like the little gradient on the back. Oh man, most expensive. Now I actually do have a budget on my cards and everything. That or I wait for a good deal on like normally expensive cards. So I'm gonna go with this card, the DVD card from the Fellowship tour. It was just one of the higher pricing ones, which makes sense because you have to like get a whole like, you know, DVD with it, you know, DVD box and everything to pull it. Then we have non-album. So I chose two. We have the ateez light stick case. And I don't actually know what these, I think these are pre-order cards or something from their last era. And oh my gosh, look at this Halloween theme. Like, also the reflection is really annoying. But this theme is so cute. Oh my gosh. Vampire June, no words. Newest bias. As if you also haven't seen enough of him today. My most recent group I stand is Pentagon, and Yenin really like quickly became my bias, and I think honestly he's probably one of my top biases. Like, I'm so whipped for this man for like no reason. Actually no, there are plenty of reasons of course, but like I don't know how that happened so fast, but he is adorable and I love him, and you guys can hear me gush all you want with one of my upcoming videos. Spoilers. Then we have odd shaped. I actually do have something for this one. Cube Y. Cube Entertainment Y. They're known for doing like kind of unique or weird photo card shapes, but this is from with Pentagon's like 10th mini and everything. And I mean, it's unique, I guess. I mean, Yoan's adorable. Is adorable the right word? I think he's adorable in general, but this PC, the titty poking out, wow. Anyways, yeah, it's like a dome shape, as you can see, and it's like, okay. On the way, so freaking excited. I have this one coming in a trade soon. Oh my gosh, it's an MMT from that album. These, like this album's MMTs are so freaking hard to find. Okay, I bought that one, and if I had that one, I would say that I would put it as one of my most expensive, and I'm hoping I didn't get scammed. Because I don't know. I'm hoping that mail is slow. But yeah, but anyways, this PC is like my last, I'm going on a tangent, but I'm just gonna say like this PC is like my last freaking MMT card I need, like normal card I need. If anybody has it, please hit me up on my trade account. But yes, so excited. Then matte or glossy? I'm gonna have to go with matte actually. I like either, but matte cards just look, I don't know what it is, but I just like the texture of it better. And I also really wanted to use this card as an example because it's one of my favorites like ever of Usang. I also find that these usually bend less unless they're like the card itself is like thin, really. But normally matte cards don't bend easily and everything, and I don't know, I just like the feeling of it, I guess. And then picture of bias you want as a PC. Oh boy, well, more than I'm talking about, but I gotta narrow it to this. So this is a cutie picture of June, one from Yeosang, because I don't know what it is about Yeosang headband, but I love it, and I also kind of miss his mullet. And then, if I may speak, I don't collect him right now, but Yuta is one of my actually is my NCT 127 bias and one of my NCT biases. Hello. And 30th PC in your binder. I don't know if that's exciting at all, but yeah. You know, I guess we're gonna end with ateez apparently. My mini purple one and then my Yeosang binder of this version, regular album. And one of my pride and joy pulls of Mingi. This is from EP Fin. One of the MMT cards from that era, and I'm so happy like I pulled it. Actually, at the time, I was really new to K-pop and everything, and so I didn't even know what MMT cards were or like what was special. I just saw that I had another card in the album. I was like, oh, hi. Until I realized what it was, and I also realized that a lot of people are looking for this card because it's really hard to find. And I also agree, because when I look, I don't even see this card a lot in like tags. So yeah, you'd have to like fight me for this card. So that was the end of the video. If you stuck around, how? Like, was this actually entertaining? I'm kind of just using this as another filler. I kind of wanted to try this style of video. I don't know how that went. Comment down below any questions or just like any thoughts you want to have. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.